Maybe never all season long have we heard the word defense associated with the Brooklyn Nets as we have tonight. Durant, Harden, and Irving, first playoff game together. They combined for 82 points, and the Nets on the whole of the season are now 7-2 when the big three play together. It's amazing. We've reached the postseason, and this is still just their 9th game as a trio on the floor for the Brooklyn Nets. Sam, it was interesting to me to hear Kevin Durant talking about basically nerves for himself, having not played in nearly 2 years in a postseason game, and for the Nets, more people in the building, a little more crowd, and how that affected them in this start.
Well, it's expected. I mean, those guys haven't played together but 8 or 9 games. They don't have any rhythm together. And then all of a sudden you have a full house there, or almost a full house. So they were nervous because they understand the expectations that are laid on this Brooklyn team. And look, it's championship or bust, and they understand that. They came out to a slow start. But to Steve Smith's point early in the show, this was a good thing for the Brooklyn Nets. If they would have came out and blew Boston off the court, maybe they would have just been too happy. They would have been like, well, you know what, we're going to sweep through this series. But it's not about the Boston series. We expect them to win this series. They have more talent. It's about building momentum, building trust, and building a team that can compete for a championship. And every game, Smitty, and every round that they advance, they're going to get better. They're going to get in better shape. James Harden, to start the game, looked rusty and out of shape. But as the game went on, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden started to find their rhythm. And think about this, guys. They were 24 for 27 from the free throw line. So even when they miss threes and miss twos, when they get to the free throw line, they can knock them down. So this team just has too many advantages offensively.
You know, Sam, I look at it as one question is, not maybe this series, not playing DeAndre Jordan. I know he'll probably play with the bigger guys, you know, having Blake Griffin, who I think is a good pickup. He's playing well. They're missing LaMarcus Aldridge. A little worried about their bench scoring. But I think what Kevin Durant is harping is everybody looks at us as we're just going to blow people out with our offense. They are going to have to lock in defensively. And I like that he said it over and over and over. And we know all the media is going to write this. The one thing is we keep saying 8 or 9 games, they only play together, Matt and Sam.